Alright, so here I am again in my kitchen, getting ready to make elixir for myself for breakfast. And I'll warn you in the beginning, my blood sugar is kind of low. I just worked out and I haven't had anything to eat yet, just water, so I could be a little spacey. Just get that out there. So first, usual recipe, 32 ounces of astragalus and atractylodes tea. I'm into that right now, and like a quarter cup of chia seeds been soaked. A tablespoon of coconut oil, a tablespoon of honey. But I just want to share a story with you as I make this drink. Something interesting happened to me earlier after I got done exercising. I don't see very well without my glasses, so I had them off. And I was looking for them, and I thought to myself, how am I supposed to find the thing that I'm looking for when I need the thing to be able to find things? Or how am I supposed to see what I'm looking for when the thing I'm looking for is the thing I need to see? It's this weird paradox. And I've been reading about a lot of Taoist books lately, so my mind's in just more of a philosophical space. So it really made me start to think of how often what we want and what we're looking for is either already in us, or let's say if we're looking for ourselves, oh, what's our path? What am I supposed to do with my life? Usually the answer is already inside of us. We already know it. We just don't want to see it. We're just putting up, oh, well, I can't do that because, or oh, well, that person can do it, but I can't do it. Or, well, that's cool, but first I have to go through this. Or I'm not ready yet. All these different excuses where in reality we already see it. We see the possibility. We see, the potential that it can exist for us. And we see it. We can see it. We can see the vision. We can feel it. And what gets us is oh, we don't know how. The thing is, we don't ever really know how things are going to happen. And even if we did, it would kind of be self-defeating because it never happens accordingly. There's always variations and things that come up and bumps in the road and little tests. So, even if think you know how something's going to happen, it's usually way off because it happens in a way that's usually more exciting and more interesting than you could have planned, which is kind of cool that it works out that way. So it's for example, if we're looking for happiness, chances are we're already happy in some way, and happiness already exists inside of us. Happiness already exists in the world. We don't have to really do much to create it, other than just kind of get rid of some of the blocks to it, and then just allow it and accept it, because, if we want $1 million, $1 million already exists in the world. So we don't really have to do that much to really put in the work to create it. Or if we want to attract a certain kind of lover, there's 6 billion people on the planet for one, probably more. Two, the person already exists. So it's just, okay, well, what's keeping them from, being in my life, or keeping me from seeing their existence? Because, our environment is infinite. There's 6 billion signals coming in our brain every second. So there are things that are around us all the time, people, items, objects, random stuff, whatever, that's around us all the time. But if our mind isn't open to see it, then we won't see it. And it's just this very, it's an ancient principle, but it's really becoming more hip, I guess, from quantum physics and a lot of the experiments that have happened from there. But there's some stuff I was thinking about. It's not really the point of this video. It kind of is, So the first thing I'm going to add, obviously I already have honey and all that, so I'm going to add some ginger powder. And I can't guarantee this is going to be that different than some of the drinks I've made in previous recipes, or previous videos. But I just go with whatever I'm feeling this morning. And I have a whole, array of powders and baggies and tricks around here, so I just kind of grab whatever sounds good. So I'll probably do 2 heaping tablespoons of maca, because I really like it, and I'm trying to do 3 to 6 a day. I'm doing about 3 or 4 a day. Haven't really noticed massive differences yet, but we'll see. And then 2 tables, probably closer to 4 tablespoons of colostrum, which I'm going to be doing a whole video on this product soon because it's so awesome. And I've been getting a lot of good results from it, and I like it a lot. It's tasty. Whenever I first got it, I was literally just eating it by the spoonful right out of the thing. So, and I'm going to do, 2 heaping tablespoons of cacao powder. Yeah, it's a drug. Yeah, it's a stimulant. Yeah, it's also a food and a potent herbal medicine, whatever. If you're not into it, don't use it. How about that? Okay, so next thing is cordyceps, and I'll use probably like about a teaspoon of that. Next up will be another gene tonic, Sustanch. This is a young gene tonic. It also helps with building blood and stimulating the chi of the large intestine. So it really helps out with elimination and digestion. And speaking of which, that helps you, wake up early in the morning and want to get up and get out of bed. Which that reminds me, I actually got up early today by my own accord. My eyes opened around like 8:30 or 9, which never happens. I never usually wake up before like 10 or 11. But today I decided to wake up a little earlier, just naturally. I felt good. I still feel good. Went to bed not really much earlier than normal. But I did take a lot of Sustanch yesterday and over the preceding couple of days. Maybe my Yangqing's getting stronger. We'll see how tomorrow goes. And then I just added, of course, some 3 Immortals from Dean Thomas and the Shaman Shack. It's reishi, shilajit, and ormus. I think I added like a teaspoon. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. So I really like reishi. It's my favorite herb. Shilajit and ormus are both kind of potentiators, and they will boost